Albert Breer just kind of dropped a bombshell and then left. He essentially said Kirk Cousins left the Minnesota Vikings because the Vikings had informed them of their plans to draft a quarterback in the first round of the NFL draft. Now, I will say, number one, who's going to tell Kirk Cousins about what the Atlanta Falcons did, and two, what this means going forward. Now, I know that I said in my last video, I'm done talking about Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins, but I just had to mention this because it kind of hit me in the face. I didn't know Kirk said that. I didn't know it happened. Now, I will say this. I think Kirk had his mind pretty much made up on coming to Atlanta. He talks about his wife, his family, his father-in-law is all about the Atlanta Falcons. And so I think ultimately he made a decision to come to Atlanta prior to the Vikings telling him they're going to draft a QB. Now, I will say this too, that them telling him this, they're going to draft a QB, didn't hurt the situation. It kind of gave Kirk Cousins a final, you know what, let me move on. Now, this is very, very surprising, but because the Atlanta Falcons, I don't know if they didn't tell him they were going to draft a QB or that wasn't on their radar or whatever, but I'll guarantee this surprised him. And so that report that came out from Kirk's posse, so to speak, that says, hey, he was pretty surprised with the pick with Michael Penix is probably true. Now, I will say this also, it doesn't matter. I think Kirk Cousins, this will kind of fuel some of the fire underneath Kirk Cousins, and I honestly think Kirk Cousins will come out here and ball for the Atlanta Falcons. I think he has a lot to prove. He kind of has a chip on his shoulder already with him being drafted second, that second quarterback in the own draft on the same team, but I think this is going to fuel the fire in even more. And because of this, I think this is a season that the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Falcons fan need to open their eyes and watch. Because Kirk Cousins got a chip, and he thought he was going to be the only quarterback on the team. So he's got to get going. And we'll see. But nothing new on this. I thought that was a very, very interesting report. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. You are the guy. Let's lead the Atlanta Falcons to that next level, and then who knows? Like Raheem Morris said, if you make the playoffs, you don't know what's going to happen. So let's go Falcons. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.